Paledusk. I talked about it a little bit on we did a little news thing. So they lost. I was like trying to get you guys listening to the band, telling everybody about the band, and they lost half their members within a week. and their management.
What?
That is crazy. And they're still touring. The drummer decided to help them out with the rest of the tour, which was really nice of the drummer. And the other member, the bassist, I forget his name, but he has been struggling with an illness. And I think that might be the actual reason why they canceled the U.S. Part of the tour and kind of just kept it to Australia, because their label is in Australia, which is Grayscale Records. So I think that's why they kept those gigs. And I don't know, it just sucks. I can't imagine losing like half the band, and then you lose management that's pushing it out. But they put out articles like asking for that, which is just nuts.
That's crazy, man. I mean, like, what the fuck do you do? Like, I would have such a hard time not quitting at that point. You know, like that would be. That would probably be the end for me. You know, we lost half our band and our management team. Like, we're starting over again at this point.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's too much.
Would you guys keep going if that happened? Ryan, would you keep going if your band lost half
you guys quit?
members?
And I'm like, I'm going to be fucking Gaijin guys. Oh, yeah, I would.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you have a following and you know, it depends on who is writing the music for the band, or who, you know, if your main composer splits and then like the most talented guitarist splits and you're left with like an okay bass player and a drummer that didn't have anything to do with writing it, then it's going to be kind of hard to continue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I would imagine
I don't know.
If the songwriter is left over, the person who has the biggest personal connection to the music, I would say they'd have a lot more drive to keep going, you know?
So the drummer and the bass player?
Drummer and the bass player, yep. Drummer is going to help them for the rest of the tour, but then he's done after that. So that was really cool of him. And then the bassist, he has an illness or he's sick. They don't say specifically what it is, but... And then they lost their management, though.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Which is funny because I was in email with the past management, and then that article came out, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm not talking to that guy anymore." So why would the management drop him?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Because if you got, I mean,
do you think management quit because of the two members quitting? Maybe they're like, "Oh, this band's done.
This isn't going to end well."
Do you know who was the main songwriter for them? Was it the singer?
I think it's the guitarist, if I'm not mistaken. Chat, let me know. I think there was the guitarist. They said as long as he doesn't leave, they'll be good, is the comments I was getting on the actual video. I'll check again.
Seems like there's more more to it than we understand, possibly.
Yeah, and they haven't released much about it, but it seems like there's a whole debacle. And it just sucks because it's a really good sound that I have not heard before in metal. Like, there's nothing that really sounds like them. It's very unique to Pale Dusk, the way that they do things. And that's what sucks for me. And I was just getting into them too. I was like, my frustration is like, man, you get into a band and then they just stop. And you're like, fuck. It's like kind of like with Maximum Hormone right now. I'm just frustrated because they have no problem putting out tweets every single fucking day. But where's the album, guys? It's been like almost a decade.
Make a goddamn record.
Stop watching YouTube videos of your reactions, guys. Come on, just make some more music. But this is proof of what Wade was just talking about before when he was talking about Love Bites and getting excited to listen to them again. It's like, you know, you were pushing Pale Dust on us for a while, and we were like, you know, you had almost won me over. You were like, you know, you kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I was like, you know what, Alan, I think I feel you. Let's start checking out some Pale and now this. Right? So it's like,
I listened to it. It's pretty good stuff, man. I like it.
And I got a clip here to show you guys too of their live concert, and they sound just as fucking good live. So let's check out a little snippet of this.
Hey, Alan, remember to switch your type of
original
output.
sound.
Thank you. Yes. All right, here we go. It's nice and muffled, so here we go. Don't worry, I tested the audio out already.
Oh, cool. So,
I mean, it sounds pretty freaking good. Like, it sounds exactly like the CD. Like, they have all the sound effects going on in there. It sounded good. I was like, and then they show the crowd later on. Let me find the crowd shot, but everybody's just getting into it right here. And nice. Thanks for the super chat. We'll read that off right now, Jim. still has the same effect. Like, pretty cool. But anyways, they look like they're a blast live, and they had a packed venue that night. So, I mean, that's awesome. They're still getting people over there. So it's Area PD tour at Club Asia. If you are enjoying these clips from our full podcast, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on all those notifications so you don't miss out when we go live on Sunday, which is always the same time at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you can't catch it there, we're also on Spotify and future streaming platforms in the future, because that's where the future takes place. I don't know. Just hit subscribe, guys.